Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 worst modern games that have been released in recent years. Now, I know this might be a controversial topic, so please keep in mind that this is just our opinion. With that said, let's get started. A modern video game is a term that typically refers to video games that have been released recently or within the last few years. It can be somewhat subjective and varies depending on the context or perspective of the person using the term. Generally, a modern video game can be thought of as one that was developed using current technology, such as the latest gaming engines, graphics, and hardware. They often incorporate current trends, innovations, and features that are popular in the gaming industry at the time of their release. Some people might use the term modern video game to refer to games released in the current generation of consoles or platforms, such as the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or the latest gaming PCs. Ultimately, what constitutes a modern video game can vary depending on the person or context in which the term is being used. A video game might be considered worse for a variety of reasons, depending on who you ask and their personal preferences. Some common reasons a video game might be considered worst include: first, poor gameplay. A video game might have clunky controls, unresponsive mechanics, or lack of depth that makes it frustrating to play. Next, technical issues. A game might be plagued by bugs, glitches, or crashes that make it difficult to progress or even unplayable. There are also lack of content. A game might have a short campaign or limited features, leaving players feeling like they didn't get their money's worth. Then, uninspired story. A game might have a weak or uninteresting story that fails to engage the player or keep them interested. Last, overhyped and underdelivered. A game might have received a lot of pre-release hype, but upon release, it fails to live up to expectations and is seen as a disappointment by players and critics. Ultimately, what makes a video game worst is subjective and varies depending on personal preferences, expectations, and experiences. However, the above reasons are some of the most common reasons why a game might be considered worst. Okay, now we start from number 5. Number 5, Anthem. This game had a lot of hype leading up to its release, but unfortunately, it fell short of expectations. The gameplay felt clunky and the story was lacking, leaving players feeling disappointed with their purchase.
It wants to destroy us all.
Number 4, Mass Effect, Andromeda. Another game that was highly anticipated, but ultimately failed to deliver. The facial animations were notably poor, and the game suffered from a number of technical issues. Number 3, Fallout 76. This game was plagued with bugs and glitches, making it almost unplayable for many. The multiplayer aspect of the game was also a letdown, and the story was lackluster.
Yang penting, superhero.
Number 2, Marvel's Avengers. Despite the popularity of the Marvel franchise, this game failed to impress. The story was uninspired and the gameplay felt repetitive, leading to a lack of interest among players. And finally, number 1, Cyberpunk 2077. This game had a ton of hype and anticipation leading up to its release, but unfortunately, it was plagued with numerous bugs and technical issues. The game was so broken that it had to be pulled from the PlayStation Store, and CD Projekt Red has faced backlash from disappointed fans. So there you have it, our top 5 worst modern games. Let us know in the comments which games you think deserve to be on this list, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.